I want you to tell me 3 things about yourself and let me guess your astrology sign. I just watched 2 YouTube videos. Sorry, I'm still getting over a illness that I had. Well, I just finished editing and posting videos for my channel, and TikToks and stuff like that, social media stuff. And then I just watched 2 very inspirational vlogs that was just like so amazingly put together. I was inspired, and so here we are. Plus, guess what? There's 7 more days until my birthday. So I figured, even though this is not the most perfect kind of vlog, future Jess would appreciate it if I posted about it. I did a video about it. So yeah, we're gonna get ourselves together. We're gonna get cute. We're gonna eat and all the things. We're gonna shower because I definitely need to shower. And then we're gonna talk about astrology. We're gonna talk about the sun today. This is gonna be day 1 to my astrology chart deep dive. Oh crap, I forgot. I haven't done anything to my face, so you probably saw my sleep in my eyes. Don't judge, because you have sleep in your eyes too. Probably right now. Yep, I see it. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get our lives together. It's day 6 of 366 days of astrology, where I show up every day of this year and talk about astrology, but not in the normal way. I want to show you how to apply astrology to your real life, how you can use astrology in the best way, in the most helpful way for you. Because last year I decided to apply astrology to my real life, and I started to really see how astrology plays out and help me learn and understand myself and all of that. So anyways, I'm going to be showing you that. And also I want to use astrology to be the girl of my dreams, to get my dream job, to go down the path that I was meant to go down, and mixing astrology and spirituality because I am more spiritual. I do believe the two go hand in hand. So anyways, that's what I'll be doing. Today we are starting our astrology chart deep dives. Okay, I've kind of been talking about astrology transits here and there, and now I want to get into the juicy stuff, which is breaking down the astrology chart, which is gonna be the source of how we understand ourselves, how we understand our purpose, how we understand our path in life and what we're meant to do and everything like that. I'm gonna use myself, as I always do, as an example. And I want to be different, and it makes sense because hello, cat's out of the bag. I already put it in the title. I'm pretty sure that I'm an Aquarius. My purpose in life is to innovate and do things differently. And as much as I love astrology, I feel like it's time to really take it a step further and show people how to really use it every day in their routines. You know, like my goal is to have all the girlies and all the guys and everyone, well, a lot of people using astrology in their everyday routines, and not just to be like, oh, team Virgo, team no, like real astrology. So yeah, I'll be using my astrology chart as an example. So throughout the series, I'll be referencing, personal experiences. This also is the day one of me introducing myself and, you guys to get to know me better through my astrology. And all I ask, number one priority is for you all to be open to. My main intention for this channel is to build a community. I really want to build a genuine community. I need genuine people in my life. I don't have any friends right now because I went through a whole transition. Pluto has been freaking blasting my 11th house. So I've had a lot of endings and all the stuff with friends, and now it's like I know what I crave and what I want to look for in friends, and I'm very open to finding friends online and offline and everywhere. But all I ask is for those genuine people, those genuine friends, people who have the same similar heart. This just genuine. So I just, God, the universe, I just want to attract genuine, supportive, loving, caring, kind, non-judgmental friends. And if that's you, then you're in the right place. And if you're looking for another friend, well, anyways, so yeah, all I ask is for you guys to answer the questions that I ask as far as share what I share. So this video, we're going to be talking about the sun. So I want you to tell me 3 things about yourself and let me guess your astrology sign. Can you just give me 3 sentences about yourself? And in my next episode, or I could do an episode where I guess. So the first thing is, number one intention for this channel is to build community. Really want this to be a relationship. I don't want this to be a one-way, I'm a teacher and this is the class. No, you're a person watching this and I want to build a connection with you, okay? If you consent to that. So yeah, that's priority. Second thing is, in full transparency, I want to be able to offer as much free content as I can on here, but I also am trying to not have to work for anyone for the rest of my life. So I have a Patreon that I started that I really, really, really believe in, and it's going to be pretty much daily astrology and spirituality, but X-rated, because it's going to be more of the X-rated stuff, more too juicy to be on a regular channel like YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to be talking about love, relationships, sex. We're going to be talking about Mars and Venus and just the more deeper dives into my chart. And then obviously if you guys join, we could be talking more deeper dives into your chart and stuff that's happening in your life and how do you relate that to your chart and your relationships and your sex life and all the things, dating, whatever you wanna, whatever. Your deepest darkest secrets. Your secret safe with me. I'm a great secret keeper. But anyways, no, seriously though, it's gonna be the X-rated parts, the parts that's too juicy to be on like out and open. So yeah, those are my two priorities. Like I said, I want to build community first and be able to offer as much free content, but I also want to be able to grow a business doing what I love, and that's talking about astrology and spirituality and sharing all the benefits and how to implement that into your life every day to be the best you, to fulfill your purpose in life, to understand yourself and to be self-aware, and also, like I said, just like to live your path, live your purpose. And all my information is always going to be in the description box below. And yeah, so let's get started. That was a big intro. Okay, so the sun. Today we are unpacking the sun, which is something that I know is very common. Everybody knows about the sun. So I'm just kind of going to try to explain it to you guys the best way that has helped me and how I can actually apply my sun sign and what the sun means for me in my daily life. So the sun is your identity, okay? As we know, it's who you are. Your sun sign is going to be the thing that makes you you. It's what makes you unique. It's what makes you shine. So whatever your sun represents, that part of you is like what makes you special, what makes you unique. A lot of the times sometimes, I know from my experience, sometimes we have to grow into our sun sign. A lot of the times we don't just maybe align with all the traits that our sun sign is made of. Like we may not be able to fully relate to everything, or maybe even most importantly, maybe a better way of saying is we may not accept a lot of the traits that is of our sun sign. A lot of the times when you're young, especially, you may not like certain traits about you, but that is you. For example, I'm an Aquarius, and one of the things about Aquarius is like them being weird and like maybe not fitting in and not feeling like you belong to a certain group and kind of being the odd one out. Like back when I was a kid, that was something that was more of a challenge for me. And I was like, maybe I didn't, necessarily like that part about myself. Like I wish that I was not always the weirdo, and, I wish I was out there and, all the things extroverted and all that. And as I grew up, I realized that that is what is going to make me who I am. Like me being different and me accepting those qualities is important for me as an Aquarius, because I wasn't born to fit in. I was born to stand out. I was born to make change, create change, and everything like that. And if I fit in, then I wouldn't be able to create change, because with change, you need to be kind of like outside of the box. You need to think outside of the box. You need to be like weird in a sense. So your sun sign is going to be the thing that you will have to grow into, or maybe accept about yourself, but know that those are the things that you need to, that will be the things that you should learn to accept and love about yourself, because that's going to make you who you are. Also, the more you can accept the traits of your sun sign, then you can feel more good in yourself and who you are. You'll become happier. You'll become more confident. And then you'll also attract people who are similar, who love the same things as you, who all have the same traits and everything like that. So that's one thing that I love about, your sun sign, knowing that is going to help you, like you really learning, like, I don't know how to describe. Well, I guess for me, when I found out I was an Aquarius, when I was young and I discovered astrology and I was just reading about myself, I was like, wow, like that makes sense. Like, that's why I'm like this. And it makes you feel like, that's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, okay, that makes sense. Like, I'm supposed to be like this. And these are qualities that I'm supposed to have. And it makes you feel like better about yourself, especially because if you did grow up weird or odd, it's just like a confirmation, like it's okay. Like it's okay. You are meant to be that way. And one day you're going to love that about yourself, because these things that you don't like about yourself are going to become your strengths, and they're going to connect you to the things that make you, that you're good at, and that is going to help you to find, build friends and find a career and all these things like that, because you'll learn that you're good at these things and everything. So hopefully that made sense. So obviously when you're looking at when you're looking at your astrology chart, you're going to look for the sun, wherever the sun is, that's your sun sign. But also something that I don't think is like talked about a lot enough, is that you also are gonna have to learn like what sign rules each planet. So what sign rules the sun? Leo rules the sun. So another like extra, if you want to go an extra step further, is like, first of all, you look at like what sign the sun is. Obviously you're gonna know that. Okay, so yes, you know that. The second thing will be, and that will be in like part 2, we'll talk about this in the part 2 of the video. And part 2 of this video is, where's your sun sign located? Because your sun sign is going to tell you the traits of like who you are and your interests and everything like that. It's going to describe your personality. It's going to describe your traits, the traits and the things that you're good at, and what about you makes you shine. What are you naturally good at? Yeah. Then the second thing you'll look at is, where in your chart are you going to shine the most? Where in your chart are you going to utilize those traits that make you who you are? Where is that going to be best place for you? And then your third thing that you can do is, besides like looking at what is near your sun sign, which is extra more advanced, you'll see like if your sun is conjunct other things, because if it's conjunct other planets, then it will take up the traits of those other planets. So you could do that if you're more advanced. And then the fourth thing, the third, whatever number we're on, then you could see like, where is Leo located in your chart? So what house does Leo rule? That's also going to be that house is going to be another place that you are going to shine at. And you should really focus on that as well, because that's going to be a part of like your identity and like, yeah, like what makes you shine, and something that you probably should like focus on in your life. So when you're thinking about like, what makes me happy, or what are my interests, what should I stick to that I know is going to always lead me in the right place? And that's sticking to what you know, sticking to what you're good at. This is also a good thing to remind you that this is who you are. Like, you can't just like, I believe in manifesting and wanting to be the girl of your dreams, but it has to make sense. For instance, like I'm terrible at singing. I know I wasn't born to be a singer, but like, imagine if I was just like, you know what? I want to be a singer though. I want to be Beyonce. I want to be Beyonce. I don't care if I can't sing. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I'm going to go through my life butting my head and probably very like failing a lot because that's not my purpose. Like, my purpose, I wasn't born to like be, so it's like best. And I'm not saying that you can't have dreams, but your sun sign just will show you like where you will shine the most. That's it. It's like the best place for you to like focus on, and just like, you might as well accept those things about you and utilize them to the best of your abilities, because that's like your gift. That's you. So do things in life that aligns with your sun sign. Okay. Stay true to yourself and be around people who loves you for you and who loves the traits of your sun sign. I don't know if I mentioned that, but your sun sign is also like your purpose in life. It's your identity. It's your purpose. It's what you're here to shine at, is what you're probably going to do in life, what you are going to be the best at. A lot of themes are going to surround like your sun. Okay. I think I got everything. Okay, so now I'm going to briefly go through each sign and tell you like what you should focus on based on your sun sign. I'm kind of nervous because I'm doing this off of the fly. I'm going to try to just keep it really quick and simple. All right, so first up, what you need to focus on, what you're probably really good at, or your life purpose, or as you develop into yourself, you need to learn to gain more confidence in these areas, because this is where you shine. This is what this is going to make you. This is what you're going to need to focus on for like true happiness, to be happy, because if not, you're probably going to struggle with maybe confidence, or just issues. You're gonna, not issues, but you're gonna struggle with confidence and feeling lost and not like yourself, because you're trying to be something else you're trying to be something else rather than these traits. You're trying to be a Taurus when you're an Aries. Like, no, you're an Aries, okay? So love those Aries qualities. You could still take from Taurus and be like, I like this about Taurus. I'm going to implement that, but that doesn't mean like you want to be Taurus, okay? So anyways, Aries. So what makes you shine, Aries, is you being independent. First of all, Aries, I like to look at the rule of Aries is Mars. So it's like you being confident, going after what you want, being brave, being independent. You're really good at like starting projects and starting things. What's going to make you shine is you having the drive to get done, okay? You having the confidence to go after what you want and to go get it. You having the drive or the energy to do things in a brave manner that most people will probably be too like afraid of or not have the confidence in. So you being brave, even when you're scared, you being independent and trusting yourself, you having the energy and the drive to do the things that you want in life and to go for it. No matter who tells you no matter what other people say, just going for it. You being active, very much like is going to be important for you to be very active in your life in some type of way. You need a lot of like some type of movement. So yeah, confidence, being active, having drive, going for what you want, and focusing on in independence is going to be very good traits for you, Aries. Oh yeah, did I say being brave? Yeah. So hopefully that's just a quick thing. Next one is Taurus. So Taurus is all about connecting to your senses. Okay, Taurus, what makes you shine is how you're very grounded and you're able to connect to your senses and find the beauty in connecting to your senses and grounding yourself. Finding the beauty and simplicity, living a stable, safe, sensual, meaning, like I said, connecting to all your your senses, and showering yourself in the things that make you feel good. Feel your senses that cater to your senses. So that's taste, loving your food, loving good smells, loving plants, touching plants and everything like that. Loving being grounded, working hard, having but not working fast, and not maybe working hard, but like, yeah, like you being persistent in what you do and showing up every day, you being consistent and reliable, showing up for what you believe in, and but also going at your pace and not being like rushed, living a slow pace, grounded, sensual, fulfilling life. And like I said, connecting to the things that make you feel beautiful, the finer things in life, spending your hard-earned money on treating yourself to the things that fulfill your senses and makes you feel good. So hopefully that was a good um Gemini. What makes you shine is your ability to take in so much information and also communicate that information. Your ability to do multiple things, manage multiple things um at once, have multiple interests, explore every multiple things, communicate, just communicating your thoughts, communicating, bouncing information, and just talking with people, connecting with different people. Where would you also say Gemini is that a I gotta learn. One thing that I need to be better at is understanding like mutable signs and everything like that. Like I'm not the best at remembering which is mutable and what's cardinal and everything like that, but yeah, so Gemini, I know it's an air sign, and Gemini is Mercury, the ruler of Mercury. So, feeding your mind with learning, feeding your mind with knowledge. Where you shine is taking in knowledge and communicating the things that you have learned with other people, with different people. And just feeding your multiple interests. Also balancing your twins, balance. Gemini is the twins. So balancing the two parts of yourself, the more social parts of yourself and the more like parts of yourself that you want to be by yourself, like having that balance and balance of emotions, balance of accepting that there's two parts to you. Um maybe I need to learn more about Gemini because I'm like blanking out. Am I being right, Geminis? I don't know. Gaining information, socializing, learning, staying busy, feeding your multiple interests, fulfilling your social battery, but also knowing that it's okay, having that balance and knowing that when it's time to like recharge. But also learning, sometimes knowing that you could still fulfill your need to learn and just stay busy when it involves just by yourself as well. And yeah, just feeding your mind with all the information and being busy and fulfilling all the things that you want all of your interests. Yeah, you're not meant to sleep or relax. I'm just kidding. You're meant to go, go, go until you can't go anymore. And then also letting yourself, understanding that you can mentally overwhelm yourself, even though you still want to keep going, you feel like you can. Also understanding like, okay, maybe I need to go recharge. So yeah, I think I'm trying to act like I know what I'm talking about with Gemini, but I'm also trying to understand. Next one is Cancer. Okay, so Cancer is meant to nurture. Cancer, and not always just other people, because I feel like Cancer is very good at nurturing other people, but learning to nurture yourself, learning to nurture your heart, Cancer, because your moon is very important. So nurturing your moon sign, nurturing your needs. Yes, nurturing a family or your friends or people that you care about, but nurturing yourself. Learning like what feels good to you is very important. Also understanding that emotions are fine, are totally okay. Like learning it, like knowing it's okay to cry. Not everybody cries as much as you may, but that's okay. Like you are an emotional person. So learning to handle or deal with your emotions in like a healthy way, and also understanding and accepting that it's okay to have your emotions. Your emotions are a gift, okay? You are an intuitive person and you know what people need, and you're able to help and nurture people, and through like your love and your food and your like motherliness about you. But yeah, learning to also like do that for yourself. So yeah, Cancer, what makes you shine, your emotions, your ability, your connection with how you feel, your connection to your emotions and maybe the emotions of other people, your ability to nurture your ability to care for others, to your intuitiveness. Okay, next one is gonna be Leo. So Leo, Leo, you already know what makes you shine, honey. I don't even need to tell you. So next, I'm just kidding. Leo, what makes you shine is you putting yourself out there and effing shining, being in front of people, being your best self. Oh no. Actually, sorry. Being your best self, okay? Learning to do the things that you love and sharing that with the world, or sharing that with, like, being the center of attention, being creative, moving your body, dancing. Creativity is very good. Love, like, just like literally being on the journey to being your best self, doing what makes you feel like your best self, and sharing your best self with the world, taking pictures, indulging in you, being unapologetic about wanting attention and wanting to be the center of attention and wanting all of the attention. But also understanding that some people may get it and some people may not get it. And you finding a community of people who want to see you shine and want to take your pictures and want to, like, and hypes you up and makes you feel like the badass Leo that you are, okay? Make you shine, make your freaking sun shine brighter than you already make your sun. Matter of fact, also making your own sunshine, not going to other people all the time, not always looking to other people to shine your light. Shine your own light by feeding it into yourself and feeding and making yourself look like a bad, or like doing the things that make you feel good about yourself, and then also then going out and strutting and showing the world and connecting with those people who will hype you up and make you feel good too. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. So Virgo, you can be critical, okay? But it's because you pay great attention to detail. You are gonna learn, that's what makes you shine. Your ability to pay attention to detail, pay attention to the things that most people wouldn't see. That's your gift. You also are good with communicating as well to people, giving advice on, like, what people need to work on about themselves or what people can do better and everything like that. And once again, just like Leo, some people will understand and love you for that. And some people, it may be too much. But also, that's why you find your people. But yeah, being, you can be a little critical, but it's only because you want to be the best. You're critical of yourself, which you probably need to learn to, like, tone down a notch, because there's no perfection as much as you want to be perfection. But yeah, steering back to what Virgo is Mercury rules Virgo. So that means communication, being dependable, being there for the people that they care about, helping people achieve their best results through anything, working hard. Oh yeah, of course. Virgos work very, very, very hard. Being a hard worker because you don't play and you put your best foot forward. So that is just your thing. Working hard, paying attention to details, being able to see the things that other people may not see, and being able to communicate very well, which in return will help others as well, because you're able to see the things that people don't see, and maybe think the way that other people may not be able to think, because you're so, like, you're just able to just see all the details, the nooks and crannies. Okay, let me go get a drink of water. Virgo's also really good at healing people as well, but healing through, like, a practical sense. Libra. Okay, so Libras, you are the balancer here. First of all, you're the beauty sign. We know you're very good at beauty. Aesthetics is your thing. Making things look cute. Maybe making people and things look and feel good. Sharing your love with people through beauty, combining love and beauty. Your Venus ruled sign. So yeah, aesthetics, beauty, love, balance is very another thing. You're probably the harmonizer in the group. You bring balance, to people in their lives. At least that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to have balance in your life as well, or maybe you're learning that for yourself. So but also you can be indecisive, so that's another quality that you may have to work to. But learning to accept who you are and not people please, even though you want to make others feel good, you have to also understand that, like, if you are not being yourself, if you're trying to people please around everyone else. Okay, I'm venturing off here. Okay, so where you shine in things around beauty, aesthetics, bringing balance to people's lives, or bringing balance, or finding balance, or harmony, relationships, and making people feel good. Or feeling good through beauty and love and relationships and balance and all the things. Okay, so next we have Scorpio. Scorpio, you are a fixed water sign. So you are the transformer, okay? You shine in being able to use your intensity using your ability to be intensely focused on something, and using your ability to transform something. It's gonna be where you shine. You shine in, like, having a deep passion about something, so much so that you're willing to put your all into it. So much so you're willing to get to the bottom of it. So you're gonna do your best work because you're gonna dig into it without, almost like Virgo, but just more intense. Your feelings, like, you feel deeply about some stuff, like, that's something where you shine, where you're probably gonna have to learn to manage, but you shine. Your intensities, your feelings, you feeling deeply is something that, once again, may be too much for people, or maybe what people really need, because it's real. These are real emotions, these are real feelings. This is like, it doesn't get any realer than the intensities of your feelings. But also learning where you also is going to shine is, like, transformation. You are the transformer. You shine well with balancing the light or understanding the light and the dark in life, and going through, like, energetic deaths and rebirths, like rebirthing yourself, becoming a new you, always reinventing yourself, maybe through intense periods, but also, like, kind of like, it's like shedding a new, like, I always think of, like, a snake, like, shedding your skin again, becoming that new you again. So yeah, where you shine through your transformation, through your ability to dive deep into things, having the perseverance to stay and figure out something until you get to the bottom of it. That's as far as, like, you think of, like, where could that work, like detective work, and just certain things like that, like getting to the bottom of something is very good. Also, not fearing the dark parts about life, the dark things, the things that a lot of people can't handle, the stuff that's too much. You, Scorpio, are gifted in being able to deal with those things, the hard parts of life that people don't want to see. but also you transforming that and making that light. And yeah, like, so transforming yourself, transforming other people, going after, oh yeah, because Mars rules Scorpio. So going after what you want, but in a more intense way. um, so yeah, I think that's probably a good, yeah, those are good. That's good for Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what you shine at is making people feel good with your amazing humor. You exploring the world, exploring whatever the world, exploring different cultures, exploring the world to figure out your purpose in life, uh or exploring through like books or travel or learning, just educating yourself on a higher level to fulfill a greater purpose in your life. So it's gonna be like your things, like expanding your mind, moving, going around, being able to freely do whatever you want so you can get to your purpose. And then also have a good time, enjoy it, have fun, just thrive in the joys of life. And like I said, laughing and everything like that. Next one is Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, you are meant to also work really hard, but in the sense of like building structures for people in your life, or maybe in a greater role, building structures in the business sense, homes, being able to like work really hard to build something and be the best, probably, as far as like the best worker. Also understanding like setting those big goals for yourself and really wanting to work and to be able to provide for the people, whether it's yourself or the people of your family, having to be responsible, having to be the mature one in the, group. So yeah, working hard, building structures, being responsible, being mature, setting goals, having life goals, providing. Those will be your strengths. So yeah, I'll keep it at that. Next one is Aquarius. Me. Aquarius is your goal, like I said, is to stand out, to innovate, to create change in the world, to build communities, to give people advice or help people in an intellectual way, but also in a different way. Yeah, I think I like that. Also, Aquariuses are creative. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But they are creative, but more in a intellectually creative way, and that also has to do with innovating. Because you have to be different. You have to be able to create change through being creative with like how you're gonna do that. And the next one is Pisces. Last one, Pisces. Your strengths, what you're gonna be, what makes you shine in life, is your ability to heal people. Okay, your ability to intuitively know what people need just by feeling them. You're another water sign, so your feelings, you are very intuitive. You can feel what people feel, and sometimes to your detriment, because then it becomes you don't know, like, am I feeling, are these my feelings or these are other people's feelings? So you're very sensitive to energy, but you're also really good at energy. So spirituality is a very big thing for you. Where you're going to shine in life is spirituality, emotionally connecting, being vulnerable, being a person that you can people can be vulnerable with, connect with on a deep sense, and healing other people, healing yourself. um healing through maybe art and music as well, or being creative. So healing, spirituality, and everything like that. So you are a healer, and you are the one that's gonna love people unconditionally, and everything like that. So I hope that was I tried to go as fast as I can. The perfectionist in me is like, oh my gosh, I missed so many things, but the purpose is just for me to go through it really quickly. Maybe one day I'll do like deep dives on each one. So remember, when you're looking at your sun sign, use that as a reminder of who you are, okay? And then learn, if you haven't already, to accept those things about yourself, okay? Now, there are some things that you'll probably need to work on. Don't be like, okay, this is me, so this is who I am. Don't be like that person. That's how you use astrology for bad. Astrology is not for you to be like, oh, well, this is who I am, so I can't change because this is who I am. No, okay? There are positive and more not positive traits for each sign, and everybody, the goal of life is for you to change and grow and mature and heal as a person. So obviously, latch on to your positive traits and love those, learn to be confident in those. And then in the other traits, you may need to learn, things that you probably need to work on through your astrology, through this channel, through books and all the other healing work that you do. You should also be open to healing the things that you need to work on. But we'll learn more about that as we get there, through astrology. But also, like I said, the sun sign, whenever you're looking at your sun sign, use that as a reminder of who you are, and really, truly, you will always be happy if you learn to connect to those things and really embrace those things about yourself. That will connect you to your happiness, and that will connect you to the people in your life that will make you happy as well, because then they will accept you for you. And that's the beauty of astrology, and that's why I love it, because it's a reminder of like, don't try to be everybody else. You were not born we were born with all the astrology signs. They made up of us, like we're made up of all of them. But as far as the sun sign, where we shine, and the Aquarius is in me is going to be like, now times we're living in a time where a lot of people, I feel like it's changing, but a lot of people are still trying to be like other people. And the beauty of astrology, in a way that you can really use it, is like connecting to like what makes you, and being that and owning that. Okay. Hey, you there, make sure that you comment your sun sign in the comments down below. And then look out for part 2, where I'm going to go through the houses of the sun in each house, which is what you're going to need to know, because now we know your traits. Now we need to know where in your life, what area in your life you are going to need to illuminate those traits. Where in your life will those traits shine for you the most? And then I'll tell you about me as well. Minds and how that's played out in my life as well. And then the last one will be Confessions of an Aquarius, and that I will have more a part 1 for YouTube and a part 2, the more X-rated version, on my Patreon as well. Also, lastly, I am doing a giveaway. If you sign up for my Patreon, I have different memberships, but there's a $1 membership, and if you join that one to just support me on my quest for, trying to be a professional healer, or maybe, I don't even know if you want to call it a spiritual teacher, astrology, whatever guidance. I'm not even, trained. I have taken some astrology classes, but yeah, if you want to help me, on my journey of trying to go after my dreams as I help you as well, and you want to be able to talk to me more and ask me specific questions, joining my Patreon would be great. I also answer questions on here. But anyways, I have a $1 thing that you could sign up for, and every month, if you sign up for it, you could be entered into a giveaway. This month I am doing, at the end of this month, one special lucky person is going to be able to get this astrology planner that I use every freaking day. It's by the top rated astrologer Channy Nicholas, and it tells you about each transit in here, and it just tells you all the stuff that you would need to know about astrology, and it's amazing. So I already have that delivered here recently, so I have yours, a lucky winner. If you enter the giveaway, you don't have to you can just go to my Patreon and it'll tell you more information, or go to the description box below and it'll tell you more information. But at least if you're not interested in any of that, at least just let me know who you are. Introduce yourself in the comments down below. Actually, I don't want you to tell me what your astrology sign is. I want you to tell me 3 things about yourself and let me guess your astrology sign. Can you just give me 3 sentences about yourself? And in my next episode, or I could do an episode where I guess. Oh, also 7 days till my birthday. I forgot to mention that part too. This is seven more days. My birthday's on January 24th. So I will be 28 years old. Oh my goodness. I know everybody's going to be like, "Oh my gosh, you look so young." Oh my gosh, or maybe not. People are probably going to be like, "No." All right, anyways, I'm lollygagging. Okay, let me turn this off. Bye.